Hey everyone, it's Ant. I'm over here in China. To be honest, feeling a little down today, so I figured I would cheer myself up by making another tutorial. Unfortunately, my employer, who I've been working incredibly hard for the past year, has let me down a lot, and it looks like I'm going to have no option but to give notice and start looking for another job. It's not the end of the world, but it's not great news either. As such, I thought about how the heck I could make myself feel a little better, and so I decided to make a tutorial, because every time I make a tutorial, all of you amazing people out there, I feel your support. You support me in the videos, you support what I'm doing. I can feel the love and I appreciate it, and I think that's what I need right now to kind of get me through this hump. So I thought about another tutorial, and it seems kind of obvious which one I'm going to do today, and that's Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. This is a tricky song. This is not an easy song to learn. So what I'm going to do today to make it a little easier for you guys, I've done a couple things. This time there's quite a few chords that are going to be used in the song. For example, D, G, F sharp, E, A, B minor, and a mystery chord. A mystery chord because I'm just putting my fingers in the position that sounds right, but I don't technically know what the chord is. So I'll show you that chord, but I don't know what to call it. Yeah, so I've gone through and I've kind of rearranged the chording here so that instead of a lot of minor chords and other strange chords, I've just kind of smoothed it out so it's all pretty much major chords except for the B minor and the F sharp, to simplify it. Basically, it'll all work without really complex finger patterns. Mostly stuff we've already talked about in my previous tutorials. Another thing I decided to do for this song is actually post the chords. I've gone through and I've edited it so that it's the chords that I'll actually be playing on the Merlin, and I'll post that for you here. I'll give you a little tech lesson before we begin so that you can have the chords yourself. I'm going to put them in the video, but I'm going to record this video at 1080p so that you can make it big, and when it gets to this stage, pause the YouTube video, or you don't even need to pause it. I'll leave it up for a few seconds. When it gets to that point, hit the print screen button so you can actually take a screen capture. If you're on a Mac, I'm sorry, I don't know what that feature is, but I'm sure there is one. But I'm going to want you to print the screen and then open up your favorite photo editing or document editing software. I use Paint, for example, and then hit print screen and then do a Control V or paste into that program, and then you can save a copy of it onto your computer as well, because I won't leave it up on the screen. And definitely I have it in the format of a JPEG, so it's not something I think YouTube will allow me to put in the comments. But if you're really having a hard time, send me a message and I'll fire you off a copy. But this will probably make it a lot easier because, like I said, this song is a little bit more complex. So on that note, I've already taken up a lot of your time. Let's move on to actually what we're doing. So the first part of the song, the first chorus, or sorry, the first verse is just two chords, and that's D. I'm playing with the finger on this time, right here. And G. G again is barring the third fret. Oh, sorry, the third. Oh yeah, no, sorry, the third fret, all the strings, right? Just like that. Or you can play the D like I do. Or sorry, the G. I call this a D all the time. I mix up because this is how I play D on the ukulele, because my fingers are too fat to get all three fingers on like this. And I suppose I could do that with the Merlin, but it's not comfortable for me. So again, I put my middle finger on the bottom two strings and then bar the top two with my pointer finger. That works for me better. So we've got D. When your day is long and the night The night is yours alone. Just D and G. Strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, something like that. Like I said, I'll work it out if you guys really want. So that's the first part. Blah, 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 blah. Now, then we get to a change where we say, well, hang on. And we play the G, and then we're going to go to an F sharp. F sharp is simply middle finger, the bottom two little strings, and the pointer on the top string on the second fret. Very similar to the A, but slid down to the second fret. And that's going to be a quick one, so we're going to go G, F sharp, and then we're going to go to our E. E, of course, is a bar on the first fret. Or the position, the same as I showed you for the G, can also be played like that, or it could be played with 3 fingers. Also acceptable. So that's our E. So we go hang this life will hang on 1, 2, 3. So we go G, F sharp, E, and then we go into the next little part of the verse. Don't let yourself go. Now here it's really easy because all we're doing is we're switching between A, which is middle finger, first fret, bottom 2 strings, pointer finger, top string, first fret. And then we switch to an E, which just for me, like I said, the reason I like this position over top of the bar is because if we were barring, then to go to A, you have to move back up, and then bar, and then A, whereas the way I do it, it's A, E, makes it a heck of a lot easier. So it's, well, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Now here we go. Don't let yourself go. 'Cause everybody cries. 'Cause everybody hurts sometime. Then we go back to our original chord patterns of D and G. Sometimes everything is wrong. Now it's time to sing along. The day is not alone. Hold on, if you feel like letting go. Hold on, if you think you've had too much. This life, well, hang on. Then we go with a G, F sharp, E again. 2, 1, 2, 3. 'Cause everybody hurts. Take comfort in your friends. Everybody hurts. Now, here's where we get to the bridge. And the bridge, it's tricky. It does, in the song, the actual song, involve a C chord. Where's the C? Toughie. Not easy to do. So I've kind of worked around it. I think it sounds okay. If you can find something that sounds better, please let me know. I will gladly try it that way as well. But this is just what I think works. Oh, sorry, this is going to be a long tutorial, but I think I'm allowed to upload. Anyway, so we go to our F sharp. F sharp we've already talked about, right? Just like an A, but on the second fret. Don't throw your... Now we're going to go to a B minor. A B minor is first the pointer finger on the middle string, first fret, the middle finger on the top string 2nd fret. That's a B minor. It can also be played with the D string on like this, but I think it sounds better like this. Now, here's where a little finger shifting can make it more helpful. If you're playing an F sharp like this, and then switching to a B minor, and again, it's quite a bit of motion, and it might take a little while for your fingers to develop the memory to be able to jump between that position quite quickly. So another way to do it is, instead of playing with these two, swap it up to these two. Sorry, British people out there, not trying to imply anything. So playing the F sharp with my middle finger and ring finger, then what I can do is I can simply raise my ring finger and drop my pointer finger, which really makes it easier. So it sounds like this. It's, don't throw your hand, oh no, don't throw your hand. Okay, here's where the C comes in, but instead of a C, I've got a question mark. I don't know what this chord is. I suppose I could try to use the chord thing, but it would probably just show it as a D. When it doesn't know the chord, the little tuner here, it just shows it as a D. So I'm just going to show you the finger pattern. Pointer finger, middle string, 1st fret. Now here's the stretch. I do it with my pinky because I just don't have the stretch in my fingers that some people do. And we're going to go 3rd fret, bottom 2 strings. So it's like this. And that's about as close to a C with this setup as I can get, and I think it sounds all right. So it might take you a while to get used to that, especially when you're switching back and forth. It is a stretch, and I know some of you can probably do this quite easily. I mean, I'm actually quite surprised I can do it. I get nothing here, just 1st fret, middle string, 3rd fret, bottom 2. And I think it sounds okay. You tell me. Let's see here. Let's start at don't throw your hand if you feel you're all alone. No, 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 you're not alone. Okay, so let's look at the chords there. So we've got the F sharp, the B minor, the F sharp, the B minor, the F sharp, the B minor, let's call it the fake C, then a D. The fake C, then A. Play that a few times, round it out, and then right back to the original chords again. If you're on your own in this life, the days and nights are long. You think you've had too much of this life to hang on. Well, everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody cries, and everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts sometimes. Anyway, I don't want to go on much longer than that. Like I said, the whole song, watch the video, copy, do the print screen and the copy onto your computer of the chords. It'll be so much easier to follow. This, by the way, is how I learned how to play everything, is I just look at the chords. I don't read music. I've never studied music in my life. I just find the chords and go by ear. Just almost 15 minutes. Sorry, guys, again. I hope you like it. I think as soon as I stop this, I'm going to try to play it and actually see if I can make it all the way through, and if I can, I'll post that video too. Anyway, guys, this is Everybody Hurts, another Merlin tutorial from Ant.